Well done, Rishi Sunak and the Tory government. I really hope you're happy. Our children are suffering so much. This is just ridiculous. This is a letter that I've been sent from my child's school about the budget cuts that are going to be happening. It's absolutely sickening. I'm going to read you what they've written. The outcome of this year's reduced budgets will be... I'm so angry that I can't speak very well, so just bear with me. In many schools, a reduction in the curriculum offer and experiences for children, as there will be fewer staff in schools. An increase in class sizes in many schools. Due to a reduced staff, the school may not be able to respond to parent-carer phone calls as quickly. In many schools, reception areas will not be staffed at all times of the day. Significant decrease in support for children as staffing reductions are made. This is one of the worst as well. Additional learning needs support is of considerable concern. Schools can no longer afford to recruit the required number of staff to support our most vulnerable learners. Head teachers and governing bodies will have to make the impossible choice between which child receives or does not receive support. How can that be right? That is absolutely sickening. Right, it continues. In many cases, school life for children will be greatly diminished as there will be very little money for wider school experiences. For example, schools will struggle to afford buses for fixtures, trips and other events. This will disproportionately affect our most vulnerable families. How can this be right in 2024? Training for teachers will be greatly affected as schools will not be able to afford release costs. The well-being of staff is likely to deteriorate as they are expected to do even more with fewer resources. Recruitment and retention of staff at all levels, including head teachers, is likely to become even more difficult. It will become impossible to strategically plan for the future as all schools will be contending with significant deficit budgets. We write to you as we want everyone to be aware of the situation so that political pressure can be applied to reverse the 10 years of budget cuts. This made me cry when I read it. It's just terrible to have a child have to go through this in 2024. In the UK. And this is because of 10 years of Tory budget cuts. And I really hope you're happy, Rishi Sunak. I bet your children go to private school, don't they? And they're getting the best of the best education. This is just so wrong. How can this be allowed to happen? What about the children's mental health? The most vulnerable of students with additional learning needs are not going to get supported. And schools are going to have to pick which one they think deserves the most support. But children with additional learning needs don't always show what they need. They can't always show what the support that they need, and then it only manifests later. What happens to their mental health? I'm so annoyed that I can't really convey how angry I am, but I just wanted to share this because I want to put political pressure on the Tory government, because I just think this is absolutely sickening that in this day and age, the parents are getting sent letters like this. Let me know if any of you have been sent letters like this. I really think the time is now that we have to do something about it.